Boxing Weekend Wrap-Up. Hello, fight fans. This is Coach Nathan of NS Champ 7 Power Boxing Series at nschamp7.com. And first off, if you enjoy this video, please click that like, notification button, share, and subscribe. Okay, folks, this is a recap of the fistic fireworks that went down this past weekend in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now, this fight card was promoted as one of the best fight cards put together in decades. And despite a few glitches, to me at least, it lived up to the hype. 8 world champions were scheduled to appear, with heavyweight champ Daniel Dubois and undefeated challenger Floyd Kid Austin Schofield becoming sick several days before the match. Now, I was really looking forward to see if Joseph Parker could handle the speed and explosiveness of Daniel Dubois, who's been on a roll up to this point with knockouts over 3 top 10 heavyweights coming into this match. What was witnessed instead was a pathetically out of shape and overweight Martin Barcoli, who is a top contender, but he only had 3 days to prepare for this match. He tipped the scales at 310 pounds, and who probably didn't even recover from the jet lag it took to fly from the Congo to get to the arena. And that's to face the well-conditioned, pumped up, hyped up, 8 to 10 week training camp Joseph Parker, who came into this match with some momentum of his own, having beaten the former world champion and contender in Deontay Wilder and Jaleh Big Bang John. The result? Barcoli being flattened by an overhand right in the second round. But he did help save the promotion, as well as collect himself a fat payday. Shakur Stevenson's opponent was replaced by an undefeated but light-punching brawler in Josh Padley. Now, while watching this fight, one can't help but wonder how much better Josh would be with about 7 or 8 weeks of training camp under his belt to prepare, because he caught Stevenson with some good shots, but there was no power on them. However, he put up a game, gutsy effort, and I believe the stoppage from the body shots in the 9th round came more from Padley's lack of conditioning than the punching power of Stevenson. In my estimation, Tank Davis shouldn't hesitate, and certainly should fight Shakur, and that's depending on if he gets past his upcoming match against Lamont Roach. But both men have good speed, both have good boxing skills, but Tank is a way harder puncher. Now, in the case of WBC champ Carlos Adames, he looked like the clear victim of the refs, or rather the promoter's home cooking, which favored Hamza Sherez with a split draw rather than the loss he deserved. Carlos was the aggressor throughout the whole fight and clearly won the last 2 rounds, at least on how I scored it. But Sherez put up a gutsy effort in landing some hard shots of his own. He took some hard shots without caving in, and he fought most of the fight with a reportedly busted right hand. Now, in the main event of the evening, Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol clearly showed that they are the best light heavyweight fighters on the planet. Neither man willing to give an inch in their pursuit of victory, just like in the first fight. Now, trainers often tell their fighters, particularly if they're behind on the scorecards or going into the last round or two, you got to let your hands go. Well, that epitomizes how Dmitry won the fight. First off, by being the aggressor the first 3 rounds, but as well as throughout the match, when he was cornered, he let his hands go. When he got hit with good shots, he let his hands go. When he was tired, he let his hands go. Dmitry consistently landed hard counterpunches in the form of 2-fisted combinations to the head and body of the iron-willed and iron-jawed Beterbiev. David Benavidez, the next top contender, matter of fact, he's the mandatory to face the winner. He was there at ringside, and he stated beforehand that he wants the winner. He'll have a tall task at hand because in his last match, he got hit and lumped up by David Morrell. And both of these guys, Now, there's a possibility that he could fight one while he waits on the other. Well, both of these guys, Beterbiev and Bivol, are a huge class above David Morrell. But of course, we'll see how that plays out as we approach the end of the year. So, that's my take on this one, folks. Another exciting night of professional prize fighting. Well worth the ticket. But don't forget, for elite boxing instruction, elite boxing analysis, and elite boxing philosophy, click that like and notification button, share and subscribe to NS Champ 7 Power Boxing Series at nschamp7.com. And I'll certainly be seeing you in the next main event.